Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 19. So, a couple things I wanted to cover because I've been watching a couple reactions to some of the previous episodes, and one thing that I messed up on, I think I was too focused on reading the subtitles, and I don't remember how I misinterpreted it because it was quite a few episodes ago at this point, but the news anchor, Meryl, I think her name was, who was talking about, it was during the butterfly effect episode, and she was talking about how like our leaders are trying to sell us out and everything, and for some reason I got the wrong idea. I think in that episode, I don't remember exactly what I said about it during the reaction, but I made the mistake of initially thinking she was standing with All for One because I was too busy reading the subtitles. I didn't see the sign that she put up. That was my bad. I just sometimes when I'm reading subtitles, I don't pay attention to some of the smaller details that are going on the screen, so that's my bad. She was standing against All for One, reporting on the news that their like leaders are selling them out, so she was doing a good thing. So I just wanted to address that I made that mistake and let you guys know that I do know now that I've known for a few episodes. I just keep forgetting to mention it. But yeah, so there was one more thing that, shoot, maybe I'll think about it as we watch, but there was one more thing that I feel like I either misunderstood or didn't realize, and I hadn't, like, I realized it when I rewatched it in the dub. I felt like, I don't know, I guess maybe my reading comprehension isn't super good. I should probably be watching the dub, to be completely honest with you, but I seem to be making more mistakes recently with reading the subtitles. But anyway, I'm gonna keep chugging, obviously, at least for this show. I have considered swapping to dub, but it may or may not be something I do on my channel. We'll see. But apologies for if I miss anything when I'm reading. Sometimes I'm trying to talk while reading stuff, and it just like goes right over my head. Like, I think I can do it, but I can't. I really just need to make smaller, quicker comments during the reaction and then talk more in the discussion. So, anyways, as for last episode, speedrun this real quick, we had Uraraka realizing Himiko was crying, so she knows, like, which one the original one is, I think, is what that means. Gigantomachia was released, but mind-controlled, but then not mind-controlled, I believe, but still had a vendetta against All for One and kept fighting him, which was... But then he got, like, smashed at the end. Pretty much everyone there got smashed and he took off, right? I believe that's what happened. So, not looking good for everyone. Hawks lost his quirk, too. That was crazy. And then we had some reporters come in that we've seen throughout the show, so... Very cool stuff, or very not cool stuff at the same time, but it's been crazy. I'm excited. Let's just jump into it. We're going to start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh yeah, one of the things was All Might walked out with a suitcase. We don't 100% know what that means. I'll talk about it in the opening. I remembered it. Damn! Okay, he's holding his hands. Alright. Yeah, so there was the moment when Gentle and them showed up, and I think I was just so excited about that I didn't pay attention enough, and he was talking about how, like, heroes deserve, or even villains can be, like, redeemed and stuff like that, and he said, like, my friend, mentor, master, he said something like that, told me one time, and then it showed All Might walking out with a suitcase. I remember seeing the scene, but I never mentioned anything about it because I thought it was just like him envisioning his friend in a way. But after watching some reactions, other people seem to believe that was All Might leaving to go do something. and that he's not at like headquarters where he was like planning and calculating everything. So I wonder what he's doing if that is the case. So that was one of the things that I messed up on. Or not really messed up, I just thought it was something different. I thought it was just like when you talk about your friend and you kind of picture him in your mind a little bit. I thought that's what it was. I didn't think it had significance. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh. Damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, Tetsu Tetsu. Oh, who? Oh, it's from the opening! Nice! Death Arms. I don't even know that we know what his quirk is. Other than we just seen him, like, hit hard. Oh, yeah. He quit being a hero a while ago, but he still has that instinct. What? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's a bomb? Damn. 5 kilometers is pretty big. Oh shit. Yeah, probably just is bad luck. I don't know that he did. Damn, people have to rush to the surface. Oh shit. That's cool, they have an estimated range of his sludge warp. Oh my god, this is looking dire, man. Someone's gotta make it, right? Come on. Oh. Was that All Might? Maybe I talked about him possibly making a move right at the right time. Is he about to do it? We have that shot in the opening of him riding Ida. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's All Might. Yeah. Ugh. What are you doing, All Might? What? Don't tell me he's going. Oh no, buddy! He, like, transforms for like half a second sometimes. I don't think he can muster any strength, though, can he? Oh. Okay, go, go, go. Cool him off, maybe. Oh, cool. Nice, okay. Oh. Yes! Let's go. He hasn't done much that we've seen in this fight. So, Stain! Oh, I talked about him possibly showing up. Oh. Holy shit, the animation! Yeah, this is what we saw in the opening. Jeez! Holy shit! The freaking warping. No, buddy, what are you gonna do? If Night Eye... Damn it. According to Night Eye, he dies an unspeakably gruesome death, doesn't he? Oh my god, I'm getting emotional just because I'm scared of what's gonna happen. Oh, stop it. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I am here. Oh, my eyes are watering. God damn it. Damn, so this is they kept showing it, right? This is the block that's gonna go boom. The mom has an ice quirk, right? But it's because of, like, the... Damn, buddy. It's probably not as strong as Todoroki's. I'll talk more about that later. Shoto's. Jesus, he doesn't even sound human anymore. Oh, man. Jesus. Oh my god, he's like, yeah, not even conscious. Damn, it's even burning him. Wow, yeah, look at the burns on his chest and his face. Wow. Hmm. What? That's the flowers that his wife likes. Wait, what? What? Oh, he had it within him? He had a little bit of his mother's quirk? Or is that... There's no way that's Endeavor doing it. That's not possible. Right? Damn. Oh, is he hugging him? Oh, he's gonna try to get him up in the air. Oh, he's cracking. Shoto! Yes, ice! Oh, the wife! Yeah! Not wife anymore, but the mother. Damn. Okay. Surprised they don't have like a primary. Oh, she's burning up. Oh, this poor family, man. Come on. What? They're here too? Oh my god. Uh, damn. Oh shit. I don't think he can stop it. I don't think it's like a choice thing. Shoto's gotta, like... Oh shit, even them? They got the people in vehicles. Oh, are the kids gonna see their 5 weenies? If you guys remember that episode. Yes, come on, guys. Yeah. When he got his provisional license, it was to help those kids. Holy shit, he made a damn jet. Oh my god. I can't handle this episode, guys. I really can't. I'm like, oh my god, the armor. Jeez. Oh shit. Is he gonna be able to land? Oh, I guess they're close to the ground, huh? Oh shit, I hope he's okay. Oh, let's go. How close is he? Man. No. Damn, I wonder when that letter was sent. Oh, do they see him coming? Yeah, come on, buddy! I feel like that's the younger voice. Maybe it's just less crazy. Oh, shit. Wow, he just froze it. Damn. All reactions. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, they're so burnt. Is his arm okay? It looks so frozen. Where's Endeavor? Where's Endeavor? Where's Endeavor? Damn. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I feel like all I've done is groan and say damn, but this... I'm just watching, man. It's cool with the tears. Oh, man. Fuck. God, that was an episode. Ugh. Man, I was already on the verge of, like, tearing up during All Might, just because Night Eye's prediction is that he dies an unspeakably gruesome death, you know? And we've seen him skim by so much. But then we have, you know, all of this stuff, this heavy stuff too in it, which, like, me already being emotional just thinking about what could happen to All Might was enough to get me emotional, and then just something else emotional just pushed me over the edge. Oh, man. I am glad that they, like, brought this up and made it be, like, pretty much the whole episode. That is it, guys, for episode 19. But yeah, I'm glad they brought this up and made it be pretty much the whole episode. I'm glad it wasn't like we have that awesome scene of, like, Shoto and Ida running off together, like, super fast. And then we get, like, some of what was going on there, and then we cut away. Because I feel like, I don't know, I might be a little bit, like, sadistic or something, but I sometimes like having that emotional feeling, like getting teared up like I just did. But sometimes I can't do that if they break away. Like, some shows, even it's happened in this show too, where, like, something gets me on the verge of tearing up, like I'm about to, and then it cuts away for the rest of the half of the episode to something, like, not at all, just like a random fight or something that is, like, sure, it's a big deal, but it's not emotional in what's happening, it's just a cool fight or something. So it's like, I like being able to, like, have that emotion feeling not just get, like, cock-blocked, if that makes sense. So, literally, I was so into this episode, I took one note. I wrote down Death Arms in the beginning. That's literally the only thing I wrote down. And the rest of the episode, I was just in it, invested in watching. I didn't want to look away for a second to even write anything. Holy crap. But yeah, I guess starting from the beginning with that only note I have, Death Arms, is, you know, we had that part of the ceiling falling and he comes in and stops it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But we had, what's it called? Like, we had that in the opening and everything, and I've been seeing it, so we finally got that payoff. Same with the Ida and Shoto thing in the opening as well. But yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't, like, shock factor since it was in the opening, but that was a small enough thing that I don't think it's a big deal that I was spoiled from the opening from it. But props to Death Arms, man. He backed out early on because he couldn't take the judgments from people, you know, and I get it, but, like, I'm glad he still has that heroic instinct and he sees all these heroes working hard, and he, you know, from that flashback, he remembers seeing Midoriya young and weak and not really being able to do anything, but still runs in, and now he sees Midoriya now fighting the damn big bad, so, man. But what an episode for me to start off in the opening by talking about that thing that I messed up on with freaking All Might, because it came into play here. So I guess I'm glad I talked about it beforehand, but yeah, I don't know what that is. It seems like it's some kind of, you know, obviously it's some kind of, like, hero item made by, like, one of the support teams or something. So he's gonna try to fight, maybe without even his power, right? Like, I watched some reactors where they thought All Might have one more power up. I never really factored that in because I thought he was just done, but I guess this is My Hero. If he did have one more power-up, I wouldn't be surprised, I guess, but I think it's even more emotional. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be something more along the lines of he tries his best to fight with a support item, and maybe Stain comes in and helps him, and the hero killer and the best hero in the world, or one of the best heroes in the world, fighting side by side against All for One could be really interesting. But I guess we'll have to wait and see in regards to that fight. But that I am here, it's that also got me emotional because the way it even said it on the screen, I almost feel like that is his last I am here, you know? I mean, we did have Night Eyes say the future changed through enough effort, so maybe it can happen again and save All Might from his unspeakably gruesome death, but, you know, I feel like we can only keep having All Might throw himself into danger and get out of it scot-free for the most part so many times before we lose him as a mentor, you know? Like, I hate to say it, but as much as I don't want this man to die because I love him so much, I feel like story-wise it's gonna happen, and I feel like it kind of needs to happen, you know? So, I will see. Maybe they won't go that route, but man, I wonder, we only have 20 and 21 left. I wonder how they're gonna wrap it up. Like, are they gonna have us, like, the next couple episodes deal with this All Might situation and keeping All for One away and save, like, the final battle for whatever is, like, whatever is next? I don't know. Or are they going to try to finish it up in the next two episodes? I can't imagine they're going to finish it up in the next two episodes, but yeah, there's no way. There were some people saying that this is the last season, but then there was also some people saying they're either going to do a movie to wrap it up, or they're going to do a, like, little shorter season. Because My Hero seasons are always, like, 24 episodes. This is the shortest one, being 21. But they might do, like, a 12 or 13 episode or something like that to wrap up. But anyway, to get to the meat of the episode, other than, like, all the setup stuff in the beginning, and Todoroki's, man, like, that whole family I feel so bad for, but yeah, so he's been storing energy for a long time, and now he's starting to not be able to contain it, and, I mean, he was probably storing it just to have the firepower to kill his dad, right? And he was there with his dad, so that was his chance, and, yeah. But it ended up being, we don't know if he knew or if it was just a coincidence, but he was within the blast radius of one of the shelters, and they ended up having to evacuate just in case. I mean, I know they're just kids and they don't know better, but I like how the kids are, like, confident that their hero, the ones that helped them become better kids, would come in and save him, you know? Like, and then he did. So that's pretty awesome that it did work out. It doesn't always work out like that, but I did appreciate that. So, but yeah, man, like, when I started talking about the mom's quirk, I didn't know she was gonna go in like that. Like, I knew she had ice. I was like, oh, can she help maybe? But I don't know. I guess I said it, but immediately dismissed it. I was like, oh, no. But I also didn't know how strong her ice quirk was, because what I was trying to say during the episode, but I didn't really get to finish, was the doomsday singularity thing, where, like, every generation the kids' quirks are getting stronger and stronger. So it's possible that that her, sorry, just my mind I started thinking about something else. I do that too much, where I start thinking about, like, the next thing I'm going to talk about before I finish what I'm currently talking about. But, oh man, did I lose it now? Oh yeah, the quirk singularity. I wasn't sure if her quirk was strong enough, even though Shoto's is as strong as it is, with her being, like, full ice. I was like, you know, can she do more? Can she do less? But she came in. It wasn't super effective, but I think they did say, like, the temperature went down a little bit, but then I think it started going up again anyway. But the kids showed up too. The whole family was there. They all got, like, I wonder if those burns are healable, or if that whole family is just, like, permanently scarred emotionally and physically now from what transpired here. But yeah, just all those moments of the mom coming in and saying sorry, and Endeavor saying sorry. It was just sad, man. Like, and I wanted to go back, and they talked about, like, on the brink of death, a quirk, like, an extra quirk manifesting and stuff. Was that had to have been talking about Dabi? So there was, like, a small part of Dabi that did have some ice power in there. But I want to go back and read that scene again just to make sure. So let's see. He has this realization. The sense of danger you get from facing certain death. Being close to death has been known to awaken quirks. On the other hand, humans have a fight-or-flight response. That's different from awakening. It's power that manifests when someone is on the verge of death. And then we saw the flower. Yeah, and then we saw a little bit of ice in his chest, so I have to imagine, but then we see Endeavor's hand, like, over it, but there shouldn't be any way that Endeavor has the ice quirk. So I feel like it has to be Dabi, right? Ray's quirk, yeah. So he's talking about, like, a fight or flight response, like, maybe there's, like, in Dabi's state of dying, he has, like, a initial reaction to start trying to cool himself down in order to try and save himself. Maybe it's like an auto response from his body, even though it might not be something, like, mentally he wants to do. And we keep seeing, like, a bunch of flashes. It's all my responsibility. I thought I needed to bear it all and live a life of atonement, but you were always watching me, weren't you? I couldn't watch you the way you wanted me to. I needed to make it up to you, too. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna assume, I'm kind of curious to see that scene in the dub, because I will say sometimes the dub stuff is a little more clear. They'll say, like, you're having a fight or flight response, you're using your mom's quirk or something. Sometimes they'll reword it a little bit that makes it just, like, a tiny bit more clear. But, I mean, like I said, there's no reason Endeavor should have the mom's quirk unless somehow having sex with someone that has a quirk can transfer it to you. But highly doubt that. So I imagine it's a little bit of, like, fight or flight response within Dabi's body that's trying to, cool himself down, and ended up triggering the activation of that quirk, which must have been, like, a little bit dormant in there. So, but yeah, man. There was that moment when all the family was there, and he said, if I increase the heat, my body, if I increase the heat by my body movements, then Toya's body will. Please, I'm begging you, let everyone else go. But yeah, we have a moment here when we get like a little bit of like internal monologue from Dabi, like while he's in the midst of it, and he says everyone's watching. Is that all it was? It's also kind of wild that he was all like stitched up in his face and everything, but in this like flash scene he's wearing a jacket that's like all stitched up like his body was before. But he's not. His face is all normal and everything. But he says something as simple as this. So, was it just being reunited with the family again after all this time, but he realized it too late? He said, I wish I'd realized sooner. So I wonder if that's him kind of having a realization that if I would have just reunited with them sooner, maybe I would have felt more complete and didn't have to do this. But then it all like cracked and went away, and I think that's where like the rest of its consciousness just completely faded. Damn. That's what I get out of it anyway. Yeah, that was pretty damn impactful, man. All the people watching and everything. Friggin' Ida and them coming in hot. Oh, man. I think the show speaks for itself and how beautiful all of that was. I don't really know how more to, like, I can't really put it into more words of what I thought. I mean, you guys saw me tearing up and everything. I think that pretty much says it all. But yeah, I'm glad they were able to stop it. That's awesome, and I mean that's got to be it for him now. Like there shouldn't be any more standing up for that man, even though he is still down there alive and mumbling while being cold, and Endeavor's apologizing and everything. Like if he gets up again, I might be a little bit mad because he already got up once, and I was okay with it. I was like, alright, yep, his thing has been copying everyone's moves. He copied his dad's moves and everything down to the T, and now he copied one of Shoto's moves. I guess it makes sense, but, and that protected him from the ice and all that, but I can't handle this man getting up again, so, and now we gotta deal with All for One heading towards, he's like just about in sludge warp range, so gotta be careful of that. So, he can only warp things to him, right? I don't think he can warp people away, if I remember correctly how that quirk works. So if he gets in range, is he just gonna warp, was his plan to warp Shigaraki out of the cage? I think that might have been the plan. So, damn. I just want to watch more now. That was wild. That might have been my favorite episode this season. Like, there's been a lot of good ones. I loved when Gentle and La Brava showed up. That was freaking amazing. But for the emotional impact, like, there's been a lot of emotional episodes. Like, the Shoji one was great. Very emotional. And there's been a few others, but this one hit me somewhere where I wasn't even ready for it all, so. Alright. I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for being kind of like, I'm just in awe of the episode. Like, I almost feel like it wasn't my best discussion. I was kind of all over the place, but I'm just in awe of what I just saw. So, Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want more content. Not for this show because I watch it as it airs, but for other shows on my channel, there's early access. There's Patreon shows which have shows that are unique to my Patreon. Check all that out. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.